Hey, if you're watching this and you have a driver's license and you own a car, then you will probably find this relatable. If you don't have neither of those two things, then watch this anyway because honestly, I need the money to buy tacos. Yep. So traffic, isn't this like everyone's enemy every time we have to be at a place or event at a certain time? Like seriously, every time we have to be punctual at work, to school, or to an important matter, traffic tries to impede us from being on time. I think the worst part about getting stuck in the road is that unfortunately, you're going to come across the different types of crazy drivers. For example, I recall this one morning on my way to school, I got stuck in traffic, and I also got this one driver immediately switching to my lane without turning on their signal lights. You know, at first I thought, "Say, Mary Joseph, we have a mofo on the road." But then I realized that I see this type of driver every day on the road. So I decided to just honk at this individual so that they learn their lesson of following full lane switching procedures. Another type of crazy driver that you might come across is the one that I call the desperate one. You guys know who I'm talking about? The driver that's always behind you in an intersection and honks at you right after 0.0001 seconds since the traffic light turned green. Usually this type of driver is always in a hurry because he or she needs to quickly be at some place, and that's why they got the name desperate. Whenever I encounter desperate drivers, I try to keep it cool and ignore them, but there are times when I cannot deal with them, and that causes me to pull out my special sign that tells them nicely to not honk at me. I've also experienced that when I'm driving on a highway, there's always a cocky driver who thinks he or she is faster than anybody else. I'm talking about the driver that passes you because you're going slow according to his or her logic. And the funny thing is that when this driver passes you, he or she gets stuck in some other lane because of a slower driver. He totally deserved that. Also, I want to mention this real quick. I've noticed there's always people who drive a Ford Mustang. You know, the luxurious car that has a horse in the middle and that only rich people can afford. Yeah, that car, people who drive that kind of car are the ones that act all cocky and shiz. Most of them though. If I see a Mustang owner trying to pass me on a highway, even though I always go 65 miles per hour, I will definitely make it impossible by blocking their way. I mean, I gotta teach them that just because they have a sports car doesn't mean my old piece of junk cannot outrace them. Anyway, I think this is going to be all for this video. I really hope I made you laugh and kept you entertained. If not, then give this Mexican another chance because I'm still a newbie at this. And also, don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up the video if you liked it. Again, that's gonna be it for this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.